All right, guys, we are back with a new review. This is on Rayhaan Jungle Vibes. This is, I think, my 4th or 5th Rayhaan fragrance, and so far, every single Rayhaan fragrance I own, the one quality they all have, even if I don't personally like how they turned out, like I tend to blind buy them because at their price point. The only thing, even when I'm not a big fan of like the notes or how it presents itself, they're always strong. They always push. They always have great longevity. So that's kind of why I'm enjoying the Rayhaan stuff I pick up. So this is called Jungle Vibes. Came out, I want to say late 2025. I'll give you the basic note breakdown as I get the box opened up. It opens with fig, grapefruit, and bergamot. That sounds fresh and awesome. I love fig notes. Then you get middle notes of green notes. I don't like obscure note breakdown. Sorry, Rayhaan. Please give me like something. Give me an herb. Give me something. Even say fresh cut grass. I don't care what the green note is. Give me something. Then you get aquatic notes, which I know what that means at least. And then base notes of sandalwood. So a pretty simple breakdown, at least in the advertised notes. And quite often notes are just advertising. So take that with a grain of salt. Let's see, does it have a magnetic cap? It does have a magnetic cap. Is it strong? It's all right, it's good. I can pop it off, but only if I do it on purpose. Let me adjust my lighting here, just make it a little bit better while I'm doing this. All right, a little bit brighter, just get that green. Very cool green bottle. All the Rayhaan bottles are based the same shape, which is kind of nice because it means you can stack them if you want to stack them, how you arrange them, if you're a collector the way I am. All right, the way we do it on this channel, as always, we spray on paper. That's a close analog for folks who want to spray on their clothing. This is especially useful for things like winter fragrances where you're not able to really spray on exposed skin because you might be wearing long sleeve sweaters, etc., etc. Then we go and we spray on skin, and that obviously pulse points tends to project harder, especially those fruity citrusy notes come out a little stronger. And then I blip out of existence, wear this for a few days, obviously off camera. Then I come back to you after a few days of wearing it and I talk to you guys about things like note breakdown, longevity, projection, the stuff that kind of gets into the nitty gritty of overall performance. Now this thing, is that cap not on there good? Sorry, I'm just looking at my bottle. Never mind, don't worry, it's not important. All right, let's go ahead and spray. Sometimes these are pressurized. Let's see what this is. It might just be a good atomizer. I'm not sure it's pressurized, but it might just be a really good atomizer. So that, ooh, okay. I can already smell it. The grapefruit pushes pretty hard. I can already smell that. Wow, that's nice. Okay, this is a freshie. This is a definite freshie in the Rayhaan lineup. And I only have one other Rayhaan freshie. Most of my Rayhaan stuff is like wintry, kind of like nighttime kind of fragrance. This is a fresh, this is nice. The grapefruit comes out hard. The green notes are definitely there. The way the green notes present to me is, it almost is like green tea, if that makes sense. It's like the smell of green tea, but like cold. Imagine like you got a cold glass of like bottled green tea, like a what is it? I can't remember the brand, but you get the green tea from the grocery store, a big box store. It comes in a pack of 20, and it kind of has that smell to it. Very fresh, very clean. The fig notes there, it's just kind of a general sweetness. Fig is a unique smell, but it's not the heavy push here. Definitely getting a lot of the grapefruit, getting a lot of those green notes, and maybe the aquatic notes are just kind of this just general watery kind of freshness in there. I'm not getting any sandalwood yet, but yeah, that's nice. The bergamot is not presented the way I'm used to smelling bergamot, so I'm either not smelling it at all or it's getting mixed into that grapefruit. Usually I think of bergamot to me sometimes presents almost like powdery in a weird way. Like it kind of has like a crispness to it that almost makes it seem kind of like powdery. But yeah, that's really nice. Okay. That is I was not expecting it to be quite that fresh, but yeah, between the grapefruit and those green notes that are listed on there, it's very nice. It's not a sour citrus smell. It's just really, really fresh smelling. Like, imagine a less sweet version of Greenlee in the opening. It's not Greenlee at all. Like there's no petitgrain, there's no like fresh cut grass vibes to it. There's no cashmerean, but like it's got that like really, really fresh green opening. Very pleasant. Okay, let's do skin. All right, let's do a couple sprays. All right, we're gonna let that flash for just a second and see if maybe anything different comes out. I'm wondering if that fig note will come out a little stronger on like my 98.6 degree skin versus how it comes out on paper. And I can kind of already smell it now a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit different. Definitely projects. just based off this, like I'm realizing I just sprayed myself and I'm 2 feet away from my nose. Sometimes when you even like higher end fragrances, I'll spray on my skin and I gotta shove it in my face to smell it. So this actually does have some push on it at the very least. Okay, a lot more fig on skin in the best way. You also got a little bit more bergamot, but everything I mentioned earlier is also still there. It's just the fig pushes harder and it comes out a little stronger. Usually that means if you spray on paper or on your clothing, the fig comes out later, and it just comes out faster here because whatever fragrance notes or fragrance chemicals and oils they use, it's heat sensitive, comes out stronger on my warm skin. Holy cow, that's nice. That's kind of. All right, so the fig, which is not shocking, if you ever sampled Dolce & Gabbana Capri in Love, that uses fig, and it's very much the same kind of fig note in the opening. Very fresh, very aquatic, very pleasant. The grapefruit's more subdued on skin, but it's still there, and there's more bergamot. I can definitely smell the bergamot now. But yeah, that's really nice. That's pleasant. I hope this has good longevity, because if it does, this is like an easy daily, like grab off the shelf, don't think about it. What I call a dumb reach based off this opening set of notes. But I am interested in how good those green notes gonna come off. And again, they could have made this almost smell like green tea and said, hey, this is like bottled green tea. Not the best advertising point, but it kind of has that green tea vibe to it. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna blip out of existence, guys. I'll be right back. For you, it'll be a split second. For me, it'll be a few days of wearing this. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, we're back with Jungle Vibe, and I lost the box, so my apologies. But this is what the bottle looks like. So what I do on these follow-ups, or what you're gonna see is me having talked about the opening notes, and I blip back into existence where I am right now. I talk about things like how the notes break down over time, longevity, projection, the things that make the fragrance more or less worthwhile. And I can say I love this one for spring and summer. It's a very, it's a way of getting a spring and summer fragrance without relying on it just being a citrus bomb. Like so many fragrances, especially Middle Eastern fragrances, rely heavily on like lemon, grapefruit, citrus, a ton of that stuff, and then nothing else. The fig note, the green notes in this in particular are very pleasant, and and I would say the green notes should be in the opening notes, but it would leave the description kind of empty if it just said, hey, it's going to be a lot of citrus, fig, and green notes, and then you're going to get some sandalwood. That's kind of boring, but I think that's more accurate. The fig is beautiful. The green notes, the best way I can describe how these green notes work, and it's been at least a week or so since I've did the first part of the video, so if I'm being repetitive, my apologies. When you smell the way that Lipton green tea with like the orange flavor attached to it in the bottle, it's that kind of green smell. It's the smell of green tea with citrus and sugar. That's what it smells like to me. That's what I get from it. So it's very refreshing, very clean smelling. And honestly, the projection's great on it. I mean, if you want, you can smell up a room if you want to overspray. You don't need to, but you can, and it's very pleasant. It's going to last. Pressurized atomizers, again, always a plus. But yeah, it's just a beautifully done fragrance, and I don't really have any complaints about it. My wife was kind of iffy on it, but I've worn it since then, and I've gotten no complaints. So I think maybe it's like she got hit by something earlier. She's also been kind of being a little bit sick lately with allergies, so you know what that does with the nose and smells, and you got to be aware of that. This is perfectly office safe. This is all ages. You could be a young man wearing this. You could be an old man going to church wearing this, and no one's going to think twice about it. I do love the fig. When the fig opens up, it's just a different kind of fruit. It's a different kind of note, and it is more unique. The green notes are very interesting. Like I said, it's like, again, I'd put it in the same vein as like a less petitgrain-y version of Greenlee, but it's obviously not Greenlee because it's not got cashmere and it's not got those woody notes in it. It's got sandalwood in the base, and that is accurate once you get past the projecting notes. That, again, the fruit, the citrus, and those green and aquatic notes, those are what push out and project the most. Once you get past those and you're dealing with the skin scent level stuff, which is after about 3 to 4 hours, you're going to get mostly sandalwood, which, again, clean, nice smelling, woody smell. No real complaints, and for the price point, yeah, easy pickup. If you like that kind of stuff, you like green fragrances with some citrus in there and the fig note being kind of unique and making it kind of special, yeah, pick it up. It's it's kind of a brain dead, easy to grab off the wall. I don't know what to wear. It's warm outside. Wear this. It does the job. But yeah, other than that, not much else to say about Rayhaan Jungle Vibe. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. Have a great day.